Hello, dear Gemini. I will tell you today's horoscope for August 24th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Gemini. I'll tell you today's horoscope. A person from the past that you thought had already forgotten about you will return today. Not necessarily in a personal way, but you could have a chance encounter with that person. Business. If you want to start a business, it would be better to go slowly and calmly. Work. You're having a hard time achieving your goals. Be consistent. Love. Your relationship will be tested. Be careful and don't overdo it, it wouldn't be good. Health. If you take care of your health, your mind and body will be in balance and you will feel good. You should make an effort to maintain serenity. An emotional situation that had affected you in recent days will be happily resolved, as the action of the moon in your sign acts as a powerful incentive to stimulate both your intuition and your versatility. Urgent economic issues will find an outlet and solution, and in a few days you will see something new in your work. Chance is very favorable. Follow your hunches and dreams that will be very clear-sighted these days. In love, wherever you go today you will make a strong impact. Dress for the occasion, go with confidence and express yourself openly with that person who has stolen your dream. You will see how you get an affirmative response and start a beautiful romance or the possibility of something more stable in a romantic relationship. In health, do not immediately reach for a pill or medication if you suffer from constipation. Instead, incorporate natural fibers into your diet. There are healing flows around you and you will feel good if you follow your instincts. Watch your diet and drink more pure water, not sugary drinks that are so harmful. At work, nothing is impossible for your willpower, and by applying your ideas in a concrete way you will achieve the job and position you long for, and you will begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel. What kept you restless and worried is now a thing of the past. Money and fortune. You will feel flattered to receive news of an invitation to participate in a social event where funds will be raised to help those most in need. Your generous and selfless attitude will greatly reward you on a personal level. Astral rhythm of today. Sexual energy level for this day, moderate. Cosmic dynamics that will help you to positively resolve any difficulty that arises. Tendency to danger, to pay attention to negative, gossipy, and tangled people. You should avoid confidences and indiscretions. Phrase of the day, a real heavy burden to have to share the journey of life with those who lack a sense of humor. Relationship prediction. This day things will go very well if your partner is a fire sign like Leo or Sagittarius. Gemini could have good compatibility with Cancer even if it is a water sign. The most tense relationship could arise with a native of Virgo or Pisces. Your current compatibility is good with all signs, although somewhat unstable with earth and water. If you are single, you will find the precise words to express what you feel to that person. You will feel good and without any particular problems or worries. The universal number for today is 2. In numerology, totals are reduced to 1 digit. Your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business. They are given according to the Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time. 6:40 a.m. 8:20 a.m. 2:20 p.m. 7:55 p.m. The lucky numbers are 9, 13, 25, and 38. General characteristics of the Gemini sign. Without a doubt, it is an active sign, but its energy and strength lack the constant guidance necessary to achieve success. Gemini sometimes cannot bring a distant goal closer at the same time. In something small they have no equal. The practicality given to them from birth gives them the opportunity to successfully and skillfully cope with everyday matters. Active Geminis immediately begin to do a million things at the same time, but they complete only the simplest or most important ones. The advantage of Gemini is that they are well aware of all their weaknesses and therefore accept help from others. Representatives of this sign usually have many friends, are quite sociable, know how to please and show kindness. Geminis see the connection between things that may not be related to each other, they think paradoxically, and in addition to this, they have brilliant ideas that appear completely unexpectedly. It should be added that Geminis always show wit, but sometimes they turn out to be angry with their tongue. Friends from them receive only a compliment, but enemies, in turn, will not envy. In addition, any of Gemini's friends can turn into an enemy at any moment. Geminis have a habit of annoying people just for their own pleasure. They are much more changeable than the weather and could even be considered a little unbearable if it weren't for their natural charm. They tend to communicate a lot, it is always interesting to relate to them, and they easily acquire new knowledge and share it with great willingness. They are an extremely observant sign, but they do not benefit from this. It is bad that they are often distrustful, finding fault with nonsense and interpreting it incorrectly. Even if Gemini is going through the worst times, they continue forward because they know there is light at the end of the tunnel. Understanding Gemini is not an easy task. Many people consider them hypocrites without even suspecting that Gemini lies mainly to themselves. In life, everything is always ambivalent, even in terms of how the stars treat them. On the one hand, their intentions are fickle, and on the other, they face tests that develop qualities in them such as determination and perseverance. Men who see and dedicate themselves throughout their lives to the development of their interests, but in the direction of the goal, move in the easiest way. Gemini women have good erudition and a developed mind, they are easy to learn and also have a very practical wit. Your words have great power, so use them wisely. Although the temptation to get involved in gossip can be strong, avoid falling into it. In the end, your integrity and honesty are more valuable. Gemini, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. When you want something with determination, it is possible to overcome any problem we face. The key is to maintain love and prevent certain situations from becoming bigger just to gain advantages over our partner. We have made our point of view clear, and now it is time to move forward. Our team has a set of talents that requires proper guidance. And that responsibility falls solely on us. It's time to exercise our leadership power, as no one else within the team will take on that task. By being a good leader, we make a difference and we are the best for our team. Today is the day to free ourselves from negativity and preconceived ideas about what we should or should not do. To achieve happiness, we must resolve pending internal conflicts before answering questions about what we do, earn, or could earn. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Nervousness and irritability affect good understanding because you will soon achieve the goals that worry you and keep you awake at night. The final result, if it is carefree and sincere, will result in unexpected benefits that will surprise you. You will feel positive again and will be able to design new plans together, but you have to clarify things as soon as possible so as not to withdraw even further into yourself. A good, trustworthy friendship to start a partnership with will take place during this time. A very significant turn in your emotional life, as you will intellectualize your emotions and generally show yourself to be less passionate. Sincerity is what all relationships look like. If you discover that the person you are interested in is doing things behind your back, deceiving you in matters that seem small but could become complicated even if they are not infidelities, speak clearly and openly. Of course, when you put your cards on the table, act with courtesy and respect, with intelligence and maturity. Do not let emotion be your guide. My dear friend, today you will have a great multitude of opportunities to meet interesting and captivating people. If you are single, you will have to take advantage of the opportunity to insist with one of these people and show your interest, But above all, try to be prudent and take everything in moderation because things can go wrong if you do not do it that way. When there is true love, couples ask each other for forgiveness and promise to fix their differences, and then they have a beautiful reconciliation. Before moving forward, today ask yourself if you did not leave any pending issues in the past that could cause harm in your present. If so, then cut them off forever so that your love life is not affected by this type of situation. It is a perfect day to experience new things. Forget about everything that has nothing to do with having a good time together, and if you have a partner, even better. Do things that become unforgettable. But be careful. Do not forget to always think about the other person and at every moment remind them how important they are to you. Quote of the day: if you don't like what you do, don't do it, but if you have to do it anyway, then put all your enthusiasm into it as if it were the passion of your life. Don't do anything that threatens your health, and don't act irresponsibly if you have to undergo a strict medical regimen, because most of the time the problems are caused by oneself by not doing things as they should be done. Today, the stars predict a lot of positive energy for your sign. It is important that you take advantage of your well-being to do what you always wanted. It is the perfect day to go out with friends, family, or your partner to try new experiences. That will do wonders for your health. Don't wait any longer if you have just started your exercise plans at a gym or somewhere where you can actively develop your muscles. If you continue to postpone and delay this resolution, it will end up without any result. There is nothing that disappoints more than the so-called procrastination. That is, always postponing everything. At work, there are no complications on your horizon, but there are people around you who act with a lot of vibes of envy and enmity that could harm you if you pay attention to them and enter into their game of gossip and murmuring. Perhaps the time is approaching when you should look for a job for yourself, or if you already have one, then you should start thinking about getting another one that better rewards all your effort and dedication. You know that you have a lot to give and that the least you expect is a good payment at the end of the month. This is not the great time for money, but of course you will not lack it. However, the best economic cycles are coming, and soon you will be in an important business management associated with profitable purchases and sales. To get your business ahead, you must be brave, face your own mistakes, and not blame others for what is only your fault or omission. In this way, you will learn from your mistakes, and when investing your money, you will do so with more certainty. It's not a good time to think about a loan if you need money. It's not a good idea these days, since if you go on to want to settle a debt, you'll only increase it further. Try to get that money in some other way. You'll be especially inspired today, Gemini, to detect what the people around you are really like. Every day you may get some surprises, and not necessarily negative ones. Of course, you'll accurately detect who you can trust and who you can casually put on hold. It's also likely that you'll hear about a rumor circulating in your workplace. Even if you find out that someone is betraying your trust, you can't close doors and compromise the good work environment every day. It'll be enough that you don't tell your secrets to certain people. In love, too, you're in a moment of discovery. Perhaps today you'll find out something that your partner hadn't told you and that you might not like. The fact that he or she didn't tell you is very important. Make it very clear to him or her so that this situation doesn't happen again. Dear Gemini, don't forget that it's not time to rush things and much less to make final decisions, because Mercury retrograde will bring more information to this scenario. For now, pay attention and anticipate the negotiations and conversations that will take place at home regarding your domestic and family environment. Don't forget that on the 23rd of the month, the Sun arrived in the same area of your chart, bringing light and clarity to the process. Around the 24th, you can start to move forward little by little to materialize that change or beginning that you know will bring transformation with your partner or associate. If you are one of the Geminis who are going to start a new relationship or who will be meeting someone new during August, take it easy and, if possible, wait until autumn to formalize things. The month says goodbye to you full of passion, enthusiasm, and desire to create a new reality for yourself, one that allows you to expand your dreams, your heart, your affections, your talent. This energy will fill you with fire so that you can fight for something that your heart really wants, especially after August 27th. Gemini, today you are about to find out that your recent efforts and struggles have been worth it. This recognition comes at a crucial time when your ability to move forward and overcome challenges is at its peak. Everything you have planned and executed so far is beginning to show its fruits. It is vital that you maintain your focus and continue moving forward with optimism. Don't let pending tasks or unresolved issues stop you. Today is a day to be proactive and handle multiple tasks effectively. In addition, a significant opportunity presents itself in the workplace, especially in a field that you are passionate about. This opportunity could be decisive, so even though you may be busy, it is important to give it serious consideration. In terms of personal development, it is essential that you avoid comparing yourself or competing unnecessarily with others, especially those who do not contribute positively to your life. Instead, focus on your growth and well-being. Remember, life is a constant teacher, and every situation teaches us something valuable about how to handle our emotions and decisions. This day requires your full attention and effort. You may need to prove your worth and unique abilities. It is an excellent time to plan and execute strategies that highlight your creativity and intelligence in front of your superiors. If someone in your work environment is facing difficulties, your intuition and ability to support will be of great help. Think carefully before taking an important step towards someone you are interested in. Make sure that your feelings are authentic and not merely a reflection of what you want to see. Remember that problems are natural, but love and understanding can overcome any obstacle. A minor challenge could arise today, but together you will be able to overcome it with empathy and affection. Finally, in terms of personal well-being, consider taking some time for yourself, perhaps through an introspective journey that explores your deepest emotions and desires. This inner journey can reveal hidden truths that will free you and allow you to live with greater authenticity and freedom. Gemini does not have to say what he or she is thinking at the moment because it could hurt someone, or a person could take the things he or she does the wrong way. If you think everything through, you cannot stop saying what is happening to you. There are no new beginnings that will prevent you from the current path. Do not act coldly with your partner. It is never a good option to do this. Remember that when we love, nothing can make us have a cold attitude towards the person we love, not even a very big argument. Choose to talk things over sincerely. An opportunity to shine at work will happen today, but you will be too focused on things that have nothing to do with this. Do not let the possibility of getting something much better at the workplace pass you by. Organize an outing with the family today. It is a good idea to take your children, if you have them, to an activity outside the city. Things in life can always be a little better when we are in agreement with the people who love us. That is always a good time now. There are already very good reasons to put in order the things you have to do in your life. It is not necessary that everything falls into disarray so that things always have the attention they require. Remember very well the lessons you received along the way, so do not fall. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.